What's going on YouTube? My name is Zach with Android Digest, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Google Pixel Buds. This is the A-series version, the $100 Google Pixel Buds. You might be wondering, what in the world did they compromise in these? I know that the second generation of Google Pixel Buds, they retailed for about $180, and these look very, very similar. So you may wonder, what did they improve upon? What did they get rid of to get down to that $100 mark? And how good are they? Well, I'm gonna let you know. So with all that being said, let's get straight into this review and see how good these buds are. So the Google Pixel Buds, I was quite amazed to see these for $100, and I really wanted to pick them up right away and review them. And then I thought about how headphone reviews normally work, and typically you can't really show off how headphones sound because people can't really hear for themselves. So all the extra footage you see in these reviews is normally people acting goofy and trying to dance and act really weird. I can't dance, I can't floss, I can't do anything like that. I try and it certainly doesn't work. So you're just gonna see a bunch of random footage throughout this review of me just smiling really creepily with my headphones, and you're just gonna have to live with it because I don't really know what type of footage to give you to show you how these work, because they're headphones, right? We just care about how they sound and really the type of performance they give, and we can't really show that off with extra footage, but you can at least see how they look, and they look really nice. They really look just like the other Google Pixel Buds, the second gen ones. There's not much that's different. You will see on the inside here, you see 2 little pins here instead of 3. So that's not really a big difference. I'm pretty sure not only do those help charge this, I think it does help as far as the detection to see if it's in your ear. And I had no problems with these detecting in my ear. Outside of that, well, you're going to get about the same battery life from these as the other Google Pixel Buds, and you're even going to get really the same signature sound that you got from the original Pixel Buds as well, or the second gen technically. So what are you missing from these Pixel Buds? What is different about these $100 Pixel Buds compared to last year's model? Well, the only real big difference that I could see, these Pixel Buds do not wirelessly charge in the case. So if you put these buds on a wireless charger, it will not work. And the one other difference is that the gesture controls are very different. So if you want to play, you press once. If you want to skip songs, you're going to press twice. And if you want to go back one, you're going to have to press 3 times. And that's sort of how it works with these buds. So you don't get the swipe gestures that you got in last year's Google Pixel Buds. So you just have to live with a couple compromises. And not only that, they actually made these more comfortable than last year's model. So you see these ear tips here, they are comfortable, okay? These are comfortable for use. I really like these little wingtip things they have in here because it just makes it fit in your ear a lot nicer. Not only are these comfortable and more comfortable than last year's model. I had to get rid of my Google Pixel Buds because they just were not very comfortable. So these are more comfortable for me. I can listen with these for longer periods of time. So I can actually enjoy Google Pixel Buds now. I haven't had a lot of audio cutouts or anything like that. And the other thing that a lot of you are wondering, for one, the pairing experience is really good and all that. A lot of you know that. A lot of you are big into tech. But I'll tell you newbies out there who haven't really used wireless earphones, these are super easy to pair up. There's a button on the back of the case here you could just hold down even to go into pairing mode. And when you pair for the first time, you just got to open up the case, go into your phone, go to your Bluetooth settings, and it's going to be super easy to pair up, especially on most Android phones. But the thing you need to know about these is that they just sound really good. They're not super bassy, they're not bass heavy, but they're just sounding really, really good as far as the quality of the sound. And for an average user, you're gonna love the quality of the sound. It's so nice to be able to pop one bud in so you could answer a phone call, so you don't have to worry about this big, obnoxious Bluetooth. You could pop both buds in when you want to listen to music, and you have this charging case here which has a lot of battery life in it. So these have 24 hours of battery life in the charging case, 5 hours of battery life from the buds themselves. They sound great, they're comfortable, and I get Google Assistant, which is another really big deal. A lot of buds, they don't work super well with Google Assistant. It also read me my text messages, which was really cool. If I got a text message that came in, it let me know that it came in, and I could just hold on the bud and it would actually read out the message. So these are things that I don't really see from a lot of buds out there or a lot of headphones out there. So overall, I loved all the features. This is also IPX4 water resistant, which is also a good thing. And I love this charging case. And of course, everyone loves it because it retains a lot of the same features from last year's case. And that is just this really cool sound when you open and close it. It seems just satisfying to close, and that's what a lot of people seem to say. So overall, these are great Pixel Buds. Now, one of the minor complaints people had was some minor audio cutouts. I've never had those even in the original Google Pixel Buds. Now, if I walk across the house, sometimes if I'm like 15 or 20 feet away, I'll notice it cut out, and I know it shouldn't cut out at that distance, so maybe that's what some people are referring to if I'm like 20 feet away from my phone or something. But outside of that, if I actually keep my phone on me and actually use it, I don't really sense a lot of cutouts at all, and things seem to work really flawlessly for me. So it's just up to you and what you hear out there. I know there's various takes as far as all that, but I'll just say it works good for me overall. Don't have a lot of issues. So to summarize, $100 Google Pixel Buds. I could talk to the Google Assistant. It will read me text messages. I could plug in here from the bottom. They are more comfortable. This is the biggest thing. One of the biggest issues with last year's model was comfort. These are more comfortable because these little wingtip things here, they are more comfortable than last year's. So if I factor all those things in, I actually would pick these over the second generation Google Pixel Buds simply because of the comfort. And if the comfort was improved on last year's model, then that's fine, but this retains all the same sound. I'm okay with not having those swipe gestures, and the Google Pixel Buds app still works great. You could still bass boost and have adaptive sound that turns the volume up or down depending on your environment. And I'm okay with just using a regular charger here at the bottom. If I give up the wireless charging, that's really one of the only features I really have to give up, and those gestures. And in exchange, I get Google Pixel Buds for $100. This is definitely the steal of wireless headphones right now. With all those deals out there, I know people boast in their noise cancellation, but even the Galaxy Buds Pro, they are just uncomfortable to use from what I've heard from a lot of people. A lot of people are having comfort issues because to noise cancel, you got to shove those things real deep in your ear. You got to get a seal, and that's just a little uncomfortable, honestly. So that's why I think this is good enough for most people who don't really care about the noise cancellation, because you don't really hear a lot of noise anyway at high volumes. I think it sounds great. I think they look good, and I think I look sort of goofy with all these extra shots of me banging my head around and just smiling really weird. But you know what? I was trying to make you laugh, have a good time, and there's not really any other way to show off these headphones than just sing them in someone's ear and sing them act sort of goofy. So hope you enjoyed this review. Hope this helps you. I do have links in the description. Also, check out my Twitter page at twitter.com/digestandroid. I need people who care about Android and tech and things like that, because there's all these Apple users out there. And look, Apple is good and it's fine. I'm not attacking Apple, but I need people on my page who actually like Android content, who actually want to give it a like, want to give it a share, because I post a lot of deals and a lot of news on my Twitter page. Thank you all so much for joining us. Please like and sub to my channel. And if you need anything else, just leave a comment. I'm very, very responsive. Have a great day and enjoy yourself and enjoy your week.